Do you need the latest version of Office to use Power BI? That's coming up. Hi, I'm Adam Saxton. Welcome to Guy in a Cube. Today's Tuesday, and I participated in SQL Saturday over the last weekend, and one question that came up, and I've actually heard this a couple times before, just confusion around authoring in Power BI. And the question was this: do I need to use the latest version of Office to use Power BI? The question comes up in context of a lot of companies aren't using the latest version of Office. Some are still using 2007. And they want to know what path they have to actually use Power BI. I'll start off with the best option available for you if you aren't running the latest version of Office, and that's Power BI Desktop. Power BI Desktop is a free download from powerbi.com that you can use to author great content. It's visually stunning, and explore your data, and then publish that to the free service of Power BI. You don't have to have any other requirement on your system to get that up and running. Just go ahead and use that and start analyzing your data. Let's talk about Office itself. We've had some add-ins that are available for earlier versions of Office. This includes Power Query, and then Power Pivot and Power View were actually included in Office starting in 2013. You can use Power Pivot and Power Query as add-ins for Office 2010 as well. So using Office 2010 and Office 2013, you can author content via Power Query and Power Pivot, get your data model up and running. And then if you're using Office 2013, you can use Power View to actually build some reports inside of Office and then publish that to Power BI as well. That brings us to the latest version of Office, which is Office 2016 that was just released recently. And inside of Excel, there's been some changes there in terms of we've dropped the power names. Power Query itself has been folded into the Excel data tab. So you can still use Power Query's functionality, but it's no longer called Power Query within Excel. You just go to the data tab and you can play with queries and shape data the way that you want it and load that into your data model. Power View is still there in Office 2016, but it's off by default, so you have to do some things to enable that and to use it properly. But the Power View that is used within Office 2013 and Office 2016 does not take any of the new visualizations into account. So this is the old Silverlight version, hasn't been updated. So if you want to use the latest visualizations and play around with HTML5 reports, you should be using Power BI Desktop, and you can also do this directly in the browser. So if you want to shape your data, pull it in the data model in Excel, publish that to Power BI, you can use the browser to actually create reports on that data set. That gives you a little bit of the best of both worlds. Hopefully that clears up some information for you about which tools to use when and what's available for you. So if you don't have the latest version of Office, you are not out of luck. You can use Power BI Desktop to really use the beautiful visualizations that are in Power BI today. Sign up for the free service, create some dashboards, and share that out with your organization. You'll be a rock star. Love to hear your comments. Go and leave that down below and let me know what you thought. Did you know that Power BI Desktop was even available for you as a free download? Is that something you're going to go and try out? If this is your first time here, go ahead and subscribe. Every Tuesday, I look at a technology item and either look at it from a scenario perspective or troubleshooting and just dig in to try and help you out. And every Thursday, I do an information roundup where I look at the last week and try to find the items that were most interesting to me and share that out with you as a community. And really, this is about you. I want to get as much information out there as possible to help you be more effective and successful in your job. So go ahead and subscribe and be part of the conversation.